Yeah. Uh, Let us welcome them, okay, the new faces that we have today. And they have been they have been taking the 5 day like basics of meditation, and they are now ready to join our class. And we have Swagata here in the name of Shrija. We have Monica Bodhi here. We have who is okay, that's all. Okay. And I think the others are going to join in some time. Okay. And the old ones, who do we have here? Say hi. You are not shy, I'm sure. You can say hi. And what is your name, at least?
Hello,
Welcome them.
everyone.
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
Hello.
everyone.
Yes, this is Lena. Yes, Lena.
Yes, hi everyone. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Lena
Yeah,
has
first,
also been joining since some time.
yeah.
Yeah. So we also have, who else do we have here to welcome? Oh, we have Panna also. We have Anandita also. They have also joined. Yes, they are new. Anandita is also new. Panna was on and off. He has promised that he will be regular, so we can also consider him to be new. Okay. And yeah, and we have also Tanmoy. We can also consider him because he is also again he has again come back. He has now promised to, no matter what, even if he
He's
doesn't get his
he's
emptiness, he's going to
he's
continue
not
with
here
his
today.
meditation. Huh?
He's
Oh,
not
oh,
here
he's
for
not here today, Meenakshi. Okay, that's fine. Tell him that
yeah.
I will tomorrow morning we are joining, right?
Yes.
4:45. Yes. For others, for Tonmoy and Minakshi, I've kept a morning meditation every day, Danish time 4:45. Okay. Every day, if I'm free, I will be meditating with Tonmoy and Minakshi every day. If you want to join, you can use the same link and join. Early morning 4:45. That's why I'm not forcing anybody. So they were very eager to do the meditation every day. So that's why they will be joining. Okay. Others can. So 4:45 means, what is 4:45 means? I think it is 9:45, right? What will be the time? 4:45, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9:30. It will be 9:15 India time. So if anybody is free India time, I will post in the group. If anybody is free India time, they can also join every day. But make sure that please know that I will not be guiding too much during that time, because I would want to just meditate with them, so that our energies come together, and help each other. Because if I guide they cannot receive my energy. Okay. Somebody has really guided me that sometimes you should not guide, you should uh, like let your energy, a senior meditator's energy, go to the junior meditators. So that's why I will not be guiding during this time. Okay. The normal everyday meditation. Okay. So okay. So now what I want to address is, I want to address a few things before I start with the topic. There were some questions during this 5 day session. Okay. One question came from Sushmita, that she gets a lot of thought, during and some thoughts are also from 15 years back, she was mentioning. Okay. And they are suddenly coming up. So one is that I told her, I did not explain too much to both of them there, because I wanted the others to also know what I'm going to share. So I took this platform, today's day, as the opportunity to answer the both the questions. So what happens is that, one is, we might be thinking a lot of thoughts even before we are meditating. But sometimes meditators, they say that after meditation my thoughts have increased. I don't know why, after meditation my thoughts have increased even more. But in reality, what happens is that your thoughts were there even before you meditated. But now, because meditation makes us so aware of what is happening in the environment, in the mind, in the emotions, we become very aware, and then we start understanding, oh my God, 15 years back thought has also popped up. Okay. Another thing that happens is that when we are meditating, thoughts will keep coming. Okay, it is natural to, when we, that's why we want to be with the breath, so that when we are with the breath, thoughts might come, but they will come like, they will feel like clouds. They come and go, they come and go, they are not steady. We become a witness. So what happens during meditation is that, normally kya hota, why do we suffer when we think or when we feel? Because we feel that me and my thought is one. I am going through this, I'm going through so much of pain, I'm going through this. But in meditation, what happens is that I separate myself from the thought, and I become like, a witness to what is happening. Oh, these are the thoughts that are coming. And it feels like a cloud coming and going. Even the emotions, feel it, cry it, and feel angry, whatever, and let it go, let it go, let them just move back, move away. Okay. So this is what happens. That's why all thoughts might come, but don't worry, that is also normal. Another thing is that when we go into emptiness, then we go into emptiness when we no longer have thoughts, right? That's why after a certain point of time, we merge ourselves and then go into emptiness, stay completely empty, even without thoughts, okay, for a certain time. But even after, like, even emptiness is like, it will come to us only for a few minutes. Huh? So if again thoughts are popping, it is also natural, don't worry. You again bring your attention back to breath. The old participants, you know that I'm again revising with you, okay, what you will do during meditation to make sure, if thoughts are coming, you don't need to worry. You do all these, you follow these procedures. Okay. So this was the first question. The second question was of Yuvrani said that, can we meditate even when we are sad? Okay. First is yes, and that I have already shared an explanation, that meditation, we are sad means our frequency is very low, our energies are very low. When we meditate, all the, we take in the power of the universe, we take in the higher frequency of the universe, and our frequency starts going up. And from sadness, if we meditate for a few minutes or half an hour, we will slowly see that gradually from sadness we can shift to joy or peace or something like that. So it's okay to meditate even when you're sad. But again, another thing happens is that sometimes the sadness is so deep that we might be meditating and doing a lot of things, and still the sadness doesn't go even after meditation. This can also happen. Don't worry. We will use a few techniques. One is, if the first thing that you have to do, the first actions that you have to do is, in spirituality, three things are very important. Three things is meditation, sajana sangatya, and swadhyay. Okay. So when meditation increases our energy, when we are with good good company, sajana sangatya, especially satsang, they say, there also, because we are interacting and listening to good things, there also our energy increases. And third, what happens is swadhyay, when we read spiritual books. And I have given a lot of books to the old friends, to read. So that's why reading book every day a little bit is so important, so that our frequencies are high. So even if we feel sad, if you do any of these actions, if you're feeling sad, meditate. If that is also not working, read book. If that is also not working, like reach out to even one or two friends of ours, or reach out to me, and let's meditate together, let's discuss something, and counsel. And this is how our energies will go up. So that's why so only meditation doesn't work, friends. That's why many people, they think that, okay, I have learned meditation. That's why what happens is that courses करते हैं, उसके बाद वो जो follow up होता है ना, every week when we meet and when we do satsangs, many people think, oh, I am now self sufficient, I have understood meditation and I can do things on my own. You will see more than
Sanjita, can I ask one thing?
yes,
Can I ask
Joyika.
one thing? Hey,
Yeah.
is there anything about overthinking? Any cure about, when
Over
sometimes we think, na, overthink.
Yeah. Can I
It
get
is
back to
about,
you
yes,
once
it is
once I
happen,
finish
what
this?
will happen. And
Yes, yes, Joita. Can I get back to you once I finish?
okay,
I will
okay,
finish this and then
okay,
I
okay.
will also address your question. Okay. So where was I? Yes, Sajjana Sangatya and all these things will increase our energy. Okay. I was talking about that, right? Yes. And then still after doing all these things, oh, what I said is that some people think that like, okay, now I know meditation very well. I can now meditate lifelong on my own. It doesn't happen, friends. Many of many I have seen, they fall back and then they come back to me after many months because they realize they cannot do on their own. Okay. Or to anybody else. You don't even have to come back to me. Join satsang so that every week you are energized. Okay. Every week you are in rhythm and with high frequency people. Okay.
Okay.
This is one. Then now, even after sometimes that Horaiki karma, or you are purging, you are taking out a lot of karma from past life, and even after doing things, sometimes we might still feel low. Okay. Because the karma, and it is actually good, because low feeling means you are expiating sometimes karmas, and you are releasing a lot of past lives karmas. Okay. So now what you will do, even after so others, welcome Rebecca di, welcome Bhavni. So I have mentioned a few things, okay, already, and they are very important. Go back to my YouTube channel and listen to that. Okay. Once I posted. So then, even if these things doesn't work, there are other techniques, friend. Okay. The technique is, you will be like, there was this story of Norman Cousins. Okay. Norman Cousin was a he had cancer. Okay. And he was told that he will not survive. Okay. And he was told, you have only 6 months to survive and all these things. So what he did is that he said, okay, I just have 6 months to survive. So whoever came to visit him, they came very sad, and they were like, they were filled with pity for him. But Norman Cousin, what he did is that he said, okay, whoever comes, please bring me funny videos. Bring me some funny videos. Okay. And all his friends, his family members, everybody used to brought him lots of funny videos. And from morning till night, he only watched funny videos. Okay. And after 6 months, his cancer was gone. Okay. Why cancer was gone? Do you remember? I shared in the 5 days of basics of meditation that everything is frequency. Low feeling is also a frequency. Feeling very good is also a frequency, but it's a very high frequency. And when we are in high frequency, we only get the best from the universe, because we high frequency only attracts best things from the universe. So what he did is that, instead of feeling sad, oh, I have cancer, I have 6 months to live, what he did is that he started feeling very happy, joyful, and all this frequency of his attracted very good health, instant healing, self healing, everything. So he was able to heal himself. This is what self healing is. It is not miraculous, friends. Self healing is so normal. You can cure cancer, you can cure anything in this world if you know the technique. Okay. So this is also a technique कि जब कुछ नहीं काम करता है, meditation and सज्जन संगत या books पढ़ रही हो, फिर भी नहीं काम कर रहा है, वॉच गुड मूवीज, वॉच फनी वीडियोस, ताकि आपका फ्रीक्वेंसी चेंज हो. ऐसे नहीं हो रहा है तो किसी और से मूवी हॉल चले जाओ, मूवी देख लो. स्पिरिचुअलिटी इज नॉट डल, इज नॉट अ डल एंड ड्राई लाइफ. इट इज अबाउट बीइंग वेरी इंटेलिजेंट. इट इज अबाउट फाइंडिंग वेज एंड टेक्निक्स टू मेक श्योर, अच्छा इस वे से कभी काम नहीं कर रहा है तो what other way can I increase my frequency? Go out for a jogging. When we do exercise also, it releases good hormones, happy hormones, and that also increases our frequency. So there are so many ways of increasing frequency, and then you can come back to again meditation when you feel better. Okay. So this was the second question. Third question, what Joita has asked right now is that overthinking. Okay. So during meditation, I have just shared what we will be doing, okay, to stop the thinking process. Now, when we are not meditating and still overthinking happens when we are not mindful. Mindfulness is also another technique which we use when we are not meditating. Okay. Mindfulness means whatever we are doing, do it with full concentration. If you are taking a bath, feel the shower, feel the water, feel the warm water, feel how it is draining, through the drain, see everything, observe. So when we are very mindful about whatever is happening, we don't see the mind cannot do two things at a time. When it is observing the moment, so power of now, okay, that also I shared in the basics of meditation course in the last 5 days. Being in the power of now. Power of now means what? Being in the now means being very mindful. If you're cooking, see how your hand is moving, how the kalchi is moving. If you're drinking, see how you're holding the cup of tea, feel the cup of tea. When you're drinking, see how the water is going in. So mindfulness, it is, meditation से भी tough है mindfulness बोलते हैं. But if we slowly and gradually you can take one thing at a time. I hope you can you hear me? Because it showed the internet is unstable. Just give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Sometimes it is buffering a little bit. Sometimes you're getting a little, there is a little bit of an unstable connection, but we can hear you in general.
Okay.
No, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, great.
No, hear you.
Okay. So yes, thank you, Ridan. Okay. So yeah. So what we will do is that, so if so mindfulness, it is also like any practice that you do, cricket practice, any practice, you need practice, right? Mindfulness is also a practice. What you do is that first start with one thing. One thing in every day, do one thing very mindfully. If it is cooking, take the cooking and do cooking completely being observed in the here and now, and do everything mindfully. Okay. If gardening, do the gardening, take one thing, then take two things. Okay. First take one thing, keep doing it for a few days and see whether you have mastered that. If you have mastered, then go to the second thing, and slowly you can master the whole day that way. And that's how your overthinking will also go. Am I clear, Joita?
Yes, yes. Sometimes, one thing just stuck, one thought just stuck in your mind, and every time you just think about this,
Yeah, but
that,
Joita, your meditation also has to increase, na, darling. Okay. Meditation is also very important on a daily. In basics of meditation that we did, I shared that at least you should meditate for the amount of age. Like आपका जितना age है, at least that should be a break even, and you should meditate at least for that much. Okay. So make sure that meditate more, instead of we worry so much about the result, but we should worry about what. So input देंगे तभी तो output आएगा ना. आप पहले input तो दो. Joita? So I suggest that, Joita, you ask the same question, but at least every day meditate for at least your age time, and then you come back to me and tell me that if the same thing that is happening with you or not, and then we'll address again. Okay? Is that fine,
okay,
Joita?
okay.
Okay. Thank you so much. So now we go back to the main topic. Okay. The main topic is, let me see if you can see. Okay. Okay. So the main topic is Howard's. Let me just share the screen, and then I've not shared the screen, no? Okay. So the topic today is Howard's law of self-worth. Friends, I will not be able to see if you give me if you raise your hand or anything, okay? Because the screen is on. So if you have to ask any question, just unmute and ask. Howard's law of self-worth, okay? So Howard discovered this law of self-worth, and which is so important for all of us to understand, because self-worth is such a thing. It can, you know, it can make or break us. Okay, I will explain why. It's because, many things in our life. Okay, now we have learned meditation. We have understood how to expiate karma of past lives. Okay, so what do we do? So yeah, so meditation, we spoke about manifestation, but how does manifestation happen? Manifestation happen when we expiate the karma of our past lives, the past negative karmas of the past life, which was stopping us from achieving our goals, right? And that's how finally we manifest. So now I have expiated karma of past life. Almost everything is clean. Now maybe I will be thinking that, why am I not still achieving this, this abundance in my life? Or why am I not achieving this relationship, harmonious relationship in my family or with this person? Or why am I not having this good health? I am meditating and I'm doing everything and I'm still not being able to achieve this state. One of the most, one of the very significant reason is because most of the time we lack very deep self-worth. Okay, self-worth is a thing where I believe that I am worthy. I'm worthy of receiving the best thing. When I feel that I am worthy, then only, it's, yeah, I shared, right, that then it is a mirror, and the universe will also say, yes, you are worthy, you deserve the best thing. When you say yourself that I'm worthy, the universe will also mirror back the same thing through people and places and situations. Okay, but half of the time kya hota hai, here again I will connect, because today we will mix a little bit. We will do meditation, we will do a little process of inner child, and then we will do an abundance. Okay, because today is full moon. Today's we still have the effect of full moon of Sunday. Okay, so what happens is that we self sabotage. Okay, if I believe, I don't believe, also this happens, the universe doesn't give us, because I feel I'm not worthy, so it's a reflection from people, and everywhere I get only the, get bad company, bad partners, unhealthy body, and unhealthy relationship, no money, lack, because I don't believe I'm worthy of receiving all these things, so it's not coming in my life. And another thing that we do is that we self-sabotage also, because I don't, sometimes what happens is that maybe you have expiated karma and you are ready to receive the best, best health, best relationship, best, a lot of abundance in your life, but you still don't believe in your own worth. Okay, and so now a very good, a very good boss will come, a company will offer you, maybe, this is the best job you can get, and would you like to work? And something or the other you will do, and you will self sabotage. Maybe you will behave very badly with that person and the boss will say, no, 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 this person is not right, I will not take her. Okay, unconsciously you will self sabotage that. Okay, because you don't believe you are worthy of receiving it. Okay, so this is how self-worth, why self-worth is so important in our life. And what is self-worth? Let's understand from Howard's law, what is self-worth. The first point, the first law, of what he says is that all living beings have internal, infinite, eternal, and unconditional worth. So worth as a person. Okay, so see, internal worth, the worth doesn't come from outside. Okay, infinite worth, infinite, there is no limit or to the worth that you are worthy, that you are infinitely worthy, and it is eternal. It also doesn't go away when you die, or or anything happens. It continues, because it's a soul. The soul, the quality of the soul is like that. It has eternal, infinite, infinite, internal, infinite, eternal, and unconditional worth. Okay, it knows no condition. What do we think? Oh, agar, if I achieve this in life, then I'm worthy. If I look pretty, then I'm worthy. Okay, so there are so many ways we think that we will be worthy only when we achieve them. Okay, what are the things? I just want, like, I know, even if you don't feel, just do you please type or just share what are the things that we feel that only when I have this, then I will feel worthy. Does anybody want to share? ऐसा होता है कि मुझे लगता है कि जब ये होगा मेरे जीवन में तभी मैं वर्दी फील, तभी एक जॉब आ जाएगा। देखो मैं हाउसवाइफ हूँ, मेरे पास जॉब नहीं है, तो इसलिए मैं वर्दी नहीं हूँ। डू आई फील लाइक दैट? Okay, many of us feel, right? Okay, then again, I'm growing old, I no longer have the beauty, so मेरा तो वर्थ नहीं है, मैं तो अभी सुंदर नहीं दिखती हूँ पहले जैसी, तो मेरा वर्थ नहीं है। Okay, and in so many ways we think, and then what happens is that we resent even then you know what happens sometimes also, if when we are not old, where when we are not old but we are just resent somebody is pretty, we resent because deep down we feel that, oh my god, I am not. But understand that you are infinitely beautiful inside. Believe that you are beautiful. Beauty and worthiness doesn't come from outside, it comes from within. Okay, what are the other things that I feel? If I'm not being able to discipline my child, I'm not worthy. you know I'm not being able to train. क्या होता है ज्यादातर टाइम, क्या होता है when somebody tells your child is like this, oh he's behaving, we get so affected because somewhere deep down we feel कि as a parent I'm not being able to do justice to my parenting. So, but understand that none of these criterias are important to make you feel worthy. You are worthy just the way you are. See the second point. All have equal worth as people. Worth is not comparative or competitive. Okay? Worth is neither comparative nor competitive. Again, a few days back, one of my friend was saying कि, you should be feeling competitive. Competitiveness also comes from deep inner child traumas जहाँ पे क्या होता है, during childhood sometimes the kids are compared a lot. अगर दो siblings हुए तो parents ना unknowingly, they don't know, but they create a lot of trauma in the child's mind by saying कि, why are you not like him? See, he is so nice, he's so quiet, he doesn't speak back, and the kid which speaks back is considered to be the black sheep of the family. And everybody will. And what happens is that another problem, what happens is that when parents, they try to discipline the child, they will say, you have done this is not right, you should not have done this, very bad. And they will tell you that they will tell you all the wrong things that you have done. Okay, what happens is that a child's brain, till 21 years old, a person is still a child. Uska jo brain wave hai is still in theta alpha states. Can you imagine? Huh? And to that child, we tell all these things. So the child cannot understand that the parent is telling me that my behavior is wrong. Okay. What the child grabs is that I'm not worthy. Whenever we tell our children, we scold our children, we punish our children, we try to discipline them by telling all these things, we think that we are doing the right thing. But if we don't explain to the kid that, see, you are infinitely worthy, you are so nice, but these are the behaviors of yours that I'm not very, I cannot accept them for now. It is not acceptable. Would you like to change these behaviors or not? Separating the child from the behavior. Even when you are disciplining the child, when you talk, you should talk like this. Otherwise what happens is that these childs, and hamare sath sabke sath hua hai, because we are not that wise, right? We all have been said, this is what you have done wrong, and you are so naughty, you are so bad, and that's how we have grown up with so much of low self-worth, friends, isn't it? If you just look back, you see that you have so much of self-worth because we feel ke we are not good enough. मैं कुछ भी करूं, मैं कुछ भी करूं, I'm never good enough for my parents or my relatives. So from there, I believe that only when I take so many different kinds of actions, prove, become first in life, or do this and that, look beautiful and this and that, then only I will be worthy. Okay. So, but the second point is all have equal worth as people. All have. There is no, even a rickshawala, thelawala, the maid in the house that comes have equal worth. So don't feel very proud when you are taking care of your maid as well. You know, thinking that, oh, dekho main kitna favor karti hu. No, you are not doing a favor. That person is a God coming to your house. Worship that person. Okay? And give that person that equal worth. Externals neither add to nor diminish worth. This is the third point. Okay? Externals neither add to nor diminish worth. So yeah, I just shared, right? Aapke qualifications, aapke trophies, aapke, all these things that you think that will help you add your worth. You will start feeling worthy once you get this job or you get this education. It is never going to happen. Okay, you are already very worthy. Okay, another point from this point, externals neither add to nor diminish. I explained, right? When we grow old, we feel we are not no longer beautiful, so I'm not worthy. When we don't look pretty, we also feel that these are externals, right? And we feel that, oh, I'm not worthy. Okay, but there is this story of Ashtavakra. Okay, Ashtavakra, we all know about the Ashtavakra Gita, right? He wrote such a beautiful understanding of the Gita, and so many people now read Ashtavakra Gita. Okay, so one fine day, in the previous time, people used to have debate. All the wise, the pandits, there were places where the pandits would come and they would start debating on the spiritual topics, and whoever wins, he gets a lot of other the coins and everything from the king. So Ashtavakra one day went to such kind of debates, okay? And there were all these wise pandits and all sitting. And Ashtavakra was a very ugly man, okay? He had a hump on his back. He was crooked. He looked very ugly. And but deep down, he was one of the wisest. Even among them, not just among them, like during that time, maybe he was one of the wisest in India or in the whole world. He was so wise. But people, what they did is that they looked at his face and they laughed, these pundits and all these things. So there is this quote that Ashtavakra, told them that, do you have the eyes to see what is inside me? Okay, so whenever anybody does that, not just in your physical or anything else, remember Ashtavakra. You can write down his quote so that you can feel that deep inside, that what he said is that, do you have the eyes to see what is inside me? Okay, so next we go to the fourth point. The fourth is worth is stable and never in jeopardy. Okay, so worth is stable. Worth कभी change fluctuate नहीं करता है. हमारे इमोशंस फ्लक्चुएट करते हैं, जहां पे हम ओ आई एम नॉट वर्दी बिकॉज उसने मुझे हर्ट कर दिया, रिजेक्ट कर दिया, ओ आई डिड नॉट गेट दिस जॉब, नाउ माय वर्थ हैज गॉन डाउन. दीज आर इमोशंस, दे आर माया, दे आर illusions, they are not true. But in reality, what is truth? Worth is completely stable and never in jeopardy. If anybody rejects you, it is their problem. Okay, it is not your problem. You are equally worthy throughout. Then the fifth point is worth doesn't have to be earned or proved. It already exists. Okay. Again, this also I shared. Do you think you have to earn worth by doing this, doing that, or get? So it's like only when I do this, I will get this reward. No, this also is an understanding of false worth. You don't have to do anything to earn worth or prove anything. It already exists. Okay. But what happens is that I told you that these are inner child trauma, that itna hame, and no, none of our parents or even us are that wise, right? हम कुछ भी बोल देते, कुछ भी कर देते, लेकिन कितना ज्यादा हम पे trauma आ जाता है, and we are all victims of victims. Even our parents were not trained properly, were not parented properly by their parents, and that's why they also didn't know how to train us, or how to nurture us. So what we are going to do is that before I do the process, I'll just share. So just this line, that unconditional worth means that you are valuable as a person, important because your essential core self is unique, eternal, precious, of infinite, unchanging value, and inherently good. You are as precious as any other person. Okay, so remember that you are as precious as any other person. ना तो किसी से ऊपर समझो अपने आप को, ना तो किसी से नीचे समझो समझो अपने आप को. You are equal. Sometimes, these people might also, they might, people are so used to hearing yes, yes, yes. Some people who are very, they are like boss, they are like a king kind of people. They are so used to with listening to yes, 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 yes. So, but when somebody comes understanding that this is my worth, don't mess around with my worth, and then they think that we are arrogant. But in reality, we are just telling that please respect me as equal as you are. Nobody's up, nobody's down, isn't it? So understand that. And when we are so confident, many places, I'm not a very, nobody knows that I will not be continuously fighting with everybody. But the moment I feel my boundaries have, somebody has crossed my boundary, okay, I make it very clear that please don't cross my boundary, huh? In a very sweet way, that this is my boundary. I respect your boundary. You don't respect my boundary. Making is also when we know our worth, we also will know how to create boundaries. क्योंकि हम अपने अपने आप को इतना वर्दी समझते हैं कि हमको किसी का वो we don't need anybody's what is that called anybody's understanding of, oh, you are a good person or you're a
Validation.
bad person, huh? Give me the word, Rebecca. I'm not.
Validation.
Validation. Yes, yes,
Valid.
yes. Absolutely correct, Rebecca Di. We do not wait for anybody's validation, and that's why we become very powerful beings as well. Some people get scared of us as well because we are no longer thinking that, oh my God, I will get the validation from this friend, that's friend, तो मुझे उसको बहुत अच्छे से तुलु तुलु करके रखना है बोलते हैं ना. So we will not do. We will not mince our words also when we speak. Sometimes we might sound like very straightforward people, but yes, this is what does when we understand our worth, okay, and our boundaries. Okay, so now what we will do is that also what we are going to do, we will first go into meditation, then we will go into a process of bringing back your self-worth. Then what we will do is that once you see, I did yesterday for not yesterday, day before yesterday, we did a full moon meditation, okay, for the basics of meditation group, okay. Full moon's effect stays 2 days after, 2 days before the main day. So today is the last day that the full moon is still very active, and we can use the power of the full moon. And full moon is time of abundance, okay, abundance of any kind, okay. Mostly it talks about money, financial and everything, but abundance is not just money, financial. It can be health, it can be relationship. Having very good relationships is also the abundance that you are desiring, right? So what we are going to do is that when we bring back the self-worth that we lost during childhood, during this after this process, we will bring back the self-worth, and then what we will do is that we will then increase. Now I believe, I feel I'm worthy of receiving all the abundance of the world, okay. That's when we will start working on abundance and use the power of the full moon to increase our abundance level tonight, okay. Does anybody has any question? Then we will go for a meditation. So I hope everyone has time. We have 15 minutes, but it's a full moon. So I don't know how long it is. I just go with the flow. It might stretch to another 10 to 15 minutes because it's a full moon. I want you to take the full advantage of tonight. Otherwise, just let me know that you have to leave. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Swagata.
So, Sanjukta, can I leave after 15 minutes because I have to make dinner. So
Okay.
8:35, I'll leave. Okay.
Okay. 8:35. Okay. Okay. Okay.
8:35.
Okay. Okay. I'll try to finish as soon as possible in 20 minutes. Let's see. Otherwise, Choita, you just leave, you know. I don't know. When I take processes, I just go with the flow. I don't know how long it takes.
हाँ it's okay, okay.
Shit, what am I doing? Close your eyes.